Hey guys, Zoose here, and here we have a JINX rune page. Just played it. I think it's probably the most optimal right now. Press the attack is extremely strong, and JINX with her Q can ramp up her attack speed and get the procs off really quickly. Really good for these 2v2 fights at bot lane. You know, I was thinking of going Fleetfoot because this just on paper is perfect for JINX. It gives her a bit of movement speed, gives her some healing for the weakening laning phase, but this is just strong right now, and she can actually proc it, so it's between these two. Wouldn't recommend lethal tempo. You already kind of build up your attack speed anyway, but it could work too, but this is just stronger at the moment. Everything just points towards this, and I wouldn't even try anything else right now. I think this is going to get nerfed, by the way, so watch out for that. And for runes, we just go Triumph, one of the best. Rewards you for kills, gives you a bit of health back, really good. This isn't really useful. This is okay, but we're going to go for an aggressive laning phase. We have a Thresh this game, so. And Alacrity, attack speed, always. Coup de Grace, almost all the time. Unless they have 3 to 4 tanks, you get cut down, but because it's one of the best right now, this is just so good. And it just has the additional, like, adaptive bonus damage. It's so good. Everything about it is just perfect. So the secondary path, I went sorcery and I gained 4 extra MS. I guess just for positioning, I have that extra amount of movement speed. There's a few options here. I guess you could take this if you really wanted. You can also do this if you're gonna play safe. You got a good front line, you can take this. Transcendence, not really. This is probably the worst one for her. Maybe this if they have their poke lane, bot lane. Maybe they have a brand support and you're up against the brand support, and you know that burst damage. You get one of these, you'll be fine. Nullifying Orb is good for that. But I went for the Gathering of the Storm. Good scaling rune, perfect for JINX since she's a scaling champ anyway. So let's get into game and I'll show you how it worked out. So as I mentioned, press the attack feels really strong at the moment, and it's really good for these skirmishes. I'm actually able to proc this on Alistar. Look how much damage we're doing to him. Even though he's tanky, we're just going to blast through him. And then once he's dead, change the focus to Vayne. And kind of got to watch out. I actually missed an auto there. But look how much damage. It just seems once you get that third proc of press the attack, it does so much. Every single time I've played with this, I've played with like 4 or 5 ADs now, and it just feels like it's the strongest. You know, everything else is just, it's good on paper, but this is by far in game. You can always tell the difference. And I get pretty fed this game. I really like this Thresh. Really nice Thresh. He's doing really well, and this Zac is also being a good teammate, helping me out heaps. I don't know. Sometimes I rarely get these games, but when I do, it feels really good. I gotta watch out. Once exhaust is on me, then I can go aggressive and get stuck in my E. So apart from that, my Alacrity stacks are also going up and just doing so much damage. Able to get first tower as well, pushing the pressure. We're pretty fed. I haven't been this fed on the JINX in a while. She actually feels pretty decent now. I know she's been out of the meta for a while with Tristana and Twitch and who else? And Cogmore in the meta. We haven't seen much of JINX, but I feel like with press the attack she could be back. I also noticed that with all these takedowns, I'm getting a lot of gold from Triumph, which is, you know, always nice to get. You don't expect to get all your gold from there, but I know I'm getting a lot of kills, so that's 125 gold just from Triumph, which is pretty good. I mean, it's better than nothing. Plus, I'm getting also the kill gold and everything else. They're just trying to stay back. Getting a bit aggressive here and there, but I know that as long as I do damage and I proc that, press the attack, they're going to take way more damage from my teammates. So I'm not hitting many of the long range ults, but definitely the short range ones. And I get a bit greedy here. Alistar saves that Vayne. I am stun locked here. This was so frustrating. I was just so blood hungry. I mean bloodthirsty for that red buff. But yeah, as long as I keep my distance and then poke, I'm able to get a lot of damage, and then we just pop off. It's the best feeling with JINX when you can just pop off. You get one kill and then you just keep going. And remember, this is Coup de Grace kicking in as well. Damn, I really wanted that red buff of Vayne. I just can't get it this game. And as for my bonus attacks, I mean my bonus movement speed, I'm getting that from Celerity. And I'm also getting Gathering the Storms stacking up nicely too. So at about 20 minutes it'll get stacked. I'm again missing my long range ults, but that's got nothing to do with the rune page anyway. So again, pressy attacks really strong. Would recommend it 100%, unless you have a horrible lane. You just have no pressure. Maybe you'd want fleet footwork, but with someone like Vayne, Vayne's most weaknesses of Vayne are in laning phase. So if you don't take advantage, you've got to take initiative. You've got to do as much damage as possible and try and just, if you can't kill her, prevent her from farming. And look, I'm able to get some nice auto attacks from long range there. Miss the Camille with my ult, and then it's just about switching the right target. Could have gone for the Vayne, but I see 2 here. I might as well go for the 2 instead of the 1. And yeah, this is really fun game to play. It just felt so good to play Jinx. I haven't played Jinx since maybe season 4 or season 5, and that's when she was really strong. That was her peak. But now she's pretty rare to be seen. Maybe she'll come back with pressy attack. I really hope so, because I do find that she's like kind of a unique 80 carry, but more of a positional sort of attack movement. But and you kind of get rewarded for kills too. It's really rare that you get rewarded to play really aggressive on such an immobile champion. And look at that, it's just so fun, especially when you get rapid fire as well. You have that incredible range. It's like 10 times better than playing Caitlyn. At least it feels like that. But yeah, let me know how this goes. Try it out. If you've tried maybe Lethal Tempo or Fleet Footwork, tell me how that goes. But I definitely think this is the best. Got a good front line as well this game, and which is pretty rare as well. Like the preseason has had some troll games. Oh my! And then I get that. I mean, I get that Vayne from all my missed ults. I make up for it at the end. But yeah, let me know how it goes. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll just let you watch the end of this.